feel like every relationship that you have with somebody, whether it's a romantic relationship or a platonic relationship, but the deeper it is between you two, like the bond that you share, the emotional intimacy that you share, which can be done without romance, contrary to popular beliefs, because y'all think that everything's about romance. But no, when it comes to emotional intimacy and the depth of the bond, it can definitely happen between people. But what is needed is mutual understanding and each individual's ability to look at themselves, because relationships are about compromise. It is about coming to a common ground. It's about extending understanding for the other person. It's about looking at the other person and their perspectives as well, and making it about teamwork rather than expecting the other person to meet you where you're at only. And the whole thing can be a very humbling experience. And it's vital that you have that mindset to want to extend that extra step towards the other person so that you can gain their perspective and make sure that you're not coming off selfish while asking for your needs as well, asking for your needs to be heard and validated as well. And it digs at such a vulnerable spot in our heart and soul when we are in such a intimate situation. But it is so humbling because these relationships, the closer you are with this person, the more it digs at you, the more it may trigger you, the more it might bring out sides of yourself that you weren't even aware that you had, or the sides of yourself that you thought that you had healed. So each relationship is something to be thankful for because it shows us who we are. It's not about the other person. Every connection is meant to show us more about who we are and supposed to help us elevate on our own journey. So if you're ever having issues with somebody or repeating issues with every relationship you have, that is your lesson. It's not about fixing the other person. It's about something that you have to be considerate, aware of. And so it's something to be grateful for, right? Because if you say that you are someone who's open to growing and expanding as a soul, the only way you're going to do that is by adapting to those challenging times or lessons that might arise in the context of relationships and using it as your tool to take a better look at yourself and improve on those areas if that's what you want, without getting defensive, of course. So it's just beautiful. Relationships are beautiful. Intimacy is a beautiful thing, and vulnerability is a beautiful thing. And remember, being vulnerable with someone is the only way you're going to build an authentic connection.